Thank you very much. Brooklyn, not the prettiest of wins that they have pulled out, but took care of business when it mattered most here at Staples Center against the Lakers. Richard, it wasn't a great offensive night. There was a big night on the other end from JaVale McGee and what he did for this Los Angeles team. But what did you see out of the Nets? Just the methodical way in which they kept chipping away at this one and maintaining a lead.
And it's so rare. A lot of times you say, hey, we want this person to beat us. And so you cater your defense around certain guys. You look at LeBron James was 8 for 25. Kyle Kuzma 5 for 19. But that allows JaVale McGee to go off. 15 for 20. JaVale McGee with a career night. But ultimately you stayed with your defensive principles. Guys didn't get frustrated because JaVale's playing well. It's like, hey, guys, we're doing a good job keeping their two top scorers out. And credit to Coach Kenny Atkinson and his group for just staying the course.
And what about, so the Nets shoot 38% on the night from the three-point line. But Joe Harris is a player that teams have tracked. They've made sure that they've limited his touches, limited his looks from beyond the three-point arc, but he was someone who freed himself up, got going. How integral is he to this Brooklyn Nets offense when they at points were stalling and getting to the basket and getting some of those easy looks they often
Well,
get?
it's huge, Sarah, because you can't just key in on him. You saw that ball movement. Jared Dudley moving the ball, Damari Carroll moving the ball, Spencer Dinwiddie moving the ball. When that ball's moving like that, it just ends up in a person's hands. And a lot of times, because Joe Harris is playing a ton of minutes, it ends up in his hands. And because of his improved shooting this year and his percentage, it's going to go in. So it's not like they're calling a ton of plays for Joe, but with that ball movement and the system that Coach Atkinson has put in, it allows for everyone to get their opportunities. But when he gets that ball in his hands, he's shooting it at 47%, leading the league.
So 5 games into this road trip, they lost the first 3. They've gutted out the last 2. You've got 2 more left. What's the mindset got to be of this team, given the fact that there are some days off in between?
Well, to rest and recover. This is not that opportunity to let a city beat you, right? You don't want to go out. You don't want to hang out. Get some sun. Go to some dinners. But make sure you're getting your rest. It's not like we want to just go and have fun for a couple of days and then the night before, the Portland game or the night before the next game is the night we're going to rest. No, your rest starts now. So making sure you're doing everything that you can to get your recovery in, hydrate yourself, because this road trip is going to be very, very difficult to finish. And then you got to go back home and start playing some very, very tough teams. So this is an opportunity for them to get rest and recover.
I'll make sure to get a little bit of sun.
You don't have to rest and recover, just them.
All right, that's going to do it for us here at Staples Center. Back to you in the studio.